Zayn sits on the couch, his phone relentlessly ringing, displaying Selena's name on the screen. The room is filled with tension as Gigi Hadid observes him closely, her eyes filled with concern and compassion. Zayn wrestles with his emotions, his gaze fixated on the incessant ringing of the phone. The weight of Selena's betrayal bears down on him, making forgiveness feel like an insurmountable task. Gigi senses his internal struggle and moves closer to him, her presence offering solace and support. Gigi gently reaches out, placing her hand on top of Zayn's, a silent gesture conveying her understanding and unwavering support. Zayn takes a deep breath, conflicted but resolute. He reaches for his phone, hesitates for a moment, and then places it face down on the coffee table, choosing not to engage in conversation with Selena at that moment. The room falls into an uneasy silence, interrupted only by the persistent ringing of the phone. Zayn's mind races with conflicting thoughts and emotions, torn between the love he once felt for Selena and the pain she has caused him. Gigi observes him intently, her heart aching for the turmoil he is experiencing. Gigi's understanding gaze reassures Zayn that he is not alone in this struggle. She recognizes the complexity of the situation and the time he needs to heal. Her presence serves as a reminder that they are in this together, and that their bond can withstand the storm of emotions. While surrounded by support, Zayn remains acutely aware of the hurt caused by Selena's actions. The breach of trust runs deep, leaving scars that cannot be easily erased. He knows that forgiveness cannot come hastily or without thorough consideration. Zayn's eyes meet Gigi's, finding comfort in her understanding and empathy. He contemplates the path forward, recognizing that Selena's desire to explain herself tugs at his heartstrings. With a mix of determination and hesitation, he reaches for his phone once more, contemplating the possibility of granting her an opportunity to speak. Gigi watches him closely, her gaze a silent beacon of support. Her presence encourages him to consider the complexities and potential resolutions that lie ahead. Zayn dials Selena's number, his hand trembling slightly, and brings the phone to his ear, preparing himself for the conversation that awaits. Meanwhile, Selena sits anxiously in her apartment, her tear-stained face reflecting her deep remorse. She has called Zayn countless times, desperate for his forgiveness, knowing that her actions have irrevocably damaged their relationship. Zayn listens to the ringing phone, his heart heavy with conflicting emotions. Selena's vulnerability seeps through the receiver, and despite his guarded demeanor, his heart softens, still carrying remnants of the love they once shared. Selena's voice trembles with regret as she pleads for a chance to explain herself, to share the depths of her remorse. The weight of her words hangs heavy in the air, leaving Zayn torn between the desire to protect his wounded heart and the yearning for closure and understanding. Zayn takes a moment to collect his thoughts, feeling the weight of his decision. Gigi's unwavering support remains steadfast beside him, her eyes filled with understanding and compassion. The silence stretches between them, laden with the weight of the past and the uncertainty of the future. Selena, on the other end of the line, waits with bated breath, her hope mingled with fear. The seconds feel like an eternity as she anxiously awaits Zayn's response, knowing that the fate of their connection hangs in the balance. Zayn's voice carries a mixture of pain, restraint, and resolution as he acknowledges the depth of the hurt caused by Selena's actions. He emphasizes the shattered trust, the fragile foundation upon which their relationship was built, and the overwhelming need for time and space to heal. Selena listens, her heart aching with every word, realizing the extent of the damage she has inflicted. Her tears flow freely, her voice choked with regret as she understands the gravity of her mistakes. Zayn concludes the conversation, his voice filled with a mix of sadness and determination. He communicates his need for distance, for a respite from the emotions that engulf them both. Selena sniffles, her heart heavy with remorse, and agrees to respect his wishes. As Zayn hangs up the call, he feels emotionally drained yet grateful for Gigi's unwavering support. The weight of the situation hangs in the air, leaving a palpable sense of uncertainty. They hold each other, seeking solace in their shared embrace, knowing that the journey ahead will be arduous but trusting in their love to guide them.